Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Time for our look at local sports on WHKY News. I'm Jason Savage. You're probably thinking, wow, it's really dark behind you, and what the heck is that beside of you? There's a method to the madness. We'll get to that. High school boys soccer action from last night. We start in the Mountain Foothills 7-2A conference, where Patton and Brevard went to a 3-3 draw. From the Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference last night, Bandy's doubling up Maiden by the final of 4-2. Bunker Hill blanks East Burke by the final of 2-0. Newton Conover all over West Lincoln, 9-0 the final there. And finally, West Caldwell over Lincolnton, 6-2. Moving over to the Western Foothills Athletic 3A conference from last night, Hickory was a 4-2 winner over Fred T. Ford. St. Stephen's scores late to defeat Statesville by the final of 3-2. In the Northwestern 3A 4A conference last night, Alexander Central over South Caldwell 3-1. Freedom fell to Ashe County 4-1. And in a matchup of top-ranked teams from the conference, Watauga over High Brighton 4-0. The high school dual team girls tennis first round playoffs began yesterday. The Bandy's Trojans falling to Trinity 5-2. Trojan season ending at 7-4. Maiden lost to North Surrey 6-3. Blue Devils season ending at 7-7. Newton Conover defeats the Community School of Davidson 5-4. The final doubles tandem in this contest for Newton Conover won it in a 13-11 marathon tiebreaker to give the Red Devils the win. With that, Newton Conover goes to the second round. They will take on second-seeded Surrey Central tomorrow in that second round matchup. In the 3A class, St. Stephen's fell to North Buncombe 6-3, Indian season ending at 6-8. Fred T. Ford lost to Northwest Cabarrus, Tiger season ending at 8-6. And Hickory upsetting Kings Mountain 6-3. The Red Tornadoes move on to the second round tomorrow as well. Finally, in the 4A class, Alexander Central swept by Grimsley 6-0, Cougar season ending at 13-6. And South Caldwell fell to T.C. Roberson 7-2, Spartan season ending at 9-9. Lenoir-Rhyne volleyball continues to roll as last night the Bears swept Virginia Wise 3-0, improving their record to 19-1 overall, 10-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. LR traveling to the Eagles Friday night. And is the newest Hickory Crawdads alternative identity, the Hickory Goat Carts. The logo, as you see, depicts a scarfed and goggled goat riding in a wooden race car, blending Hickory's roots in the wagon industry and racing. Now, one of Hickory's first major industries was wagon making. The Piedmont Wagon Company helped propel the city's growth in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, making over 1,000 wagons per month at its peak. Their wagons were easily recognizable by their dark green bodies, red wheels, and yellow trim. Now, while the wagons were typically pulled by horses, they had a model designed for children's recreation that was pulled by goats, known as goat carts. The goat cart's identity also pulls upon Hickory's roots in the racing industry. Of course, Hickory Metro Speedway, the short track, nationally known as the birthplace of the NASCAR stars. Crawdads have even leaned into racing before, hosting the Crawdad Cup Championship in 1995 as part of Motorhead Mondays, where drivers took 20 swings to hit softballs out of LP Franz Stadium. Those featured drivers included big names: Jeff Gordon, Ward Burton, Todd Bodine, Sterling Marlin, of course, Dale Jarrett. Now, Studio Simon designed the logo, which will take the field for select games in 2025. And before you ask, yes, merchandise, including shirts, jerseys, stickers, a snapback hat, a trucker hat, all available now in store and online. Now, fitted 5950 hats from New Era are also available for online pre-order. But yes, now you see it. Now you know what they've been talking about, the Hickory Goat Carts. As always, you'll find more on our website, WHKY.com.